Hi, welcome back to the channel, and this time it's another install on my Note 10 Plus. They're very difficult to find a good screen protector. The glass ones pretty much don't work, as I've mentioned earlier, except for a couple, and they're mega expensive. Frankly, I don't think they're worth it. And even then, the fingerprint really doesn't work very well anyway with those. So I've already tried a inexpensive film screen protector the other day. Results are linked below. But this one, I've got very, very high hopes for. It is from Ringke, a big company, American company, or based in America. Sure, it's probably not made there. And but it's matte, which means there'd be no fingerprints. And theoretically, when you use a pen, it should be like writing on paper. Now, I do expect a little bit of grain and I'll lose a little bit of the colors, but they're supposed to be insignificant. Looking at the reviews, it seems the people that installed it correctly have a great time. Everyone else says it just doesn't work and it doesn't go with a case. So I'm going to find out. And it does look like most people do not get it correct. Even though it's an easy install, they do not get it correct the first time. It doesn't really matter. You do get two, but you don't really want to use the second one just for that. It comes with two screen protectors, a little thing to clean the lens, the glass rather, and a nice little squeegee. So it doesn't come with these. These are some old ones I had before. Theoretically, it doesn't need it because the film takes off the dust. So I'll speed up the boring parts later on during the edit. So just bear with me as we do it right now. Next, the screen protector. Here we go. Now 4 numbers on it. Got to find number 1, which you peel off. Number 1, 2. Number 1. They could have put the numbers a bit easier to see. No, not on that side. Is number 1 is there, and you peel that off. That looks pretty good now. Going straight down. Okay. Actually, that looks all right. Looks like that part's okay. Now, number 2.
Okay.
Okay, so I've done that. These bubbles at this stage don't matter. I'm going to peel back this to here, all the way back. And then you just, in one go. And get rid of any bubbles if you can. Then you do exactly the same. Oh, that looks quite impressive. Turn it round. And where's number 3? There? They could mark these a bit better, but that's a minor detail, I guess. Put it right back. Right back. You need another hand. Nope, got to go right back then. Wow, so far looks very good. Now they say if there's any bubbles, they're going to go in a few hours, 24, 48 hours, maximum 72. But this install looks quite good. And I'm now going to just do that at the edges. Oh, as you can see, they came off there. Oh, now I've got a bubble, which I never had before. Let me see if I can get rid of that one. There you go, that's gone. Oh, no. I'm making it worse, it seems. The corners are not. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. I've got it pretty much in alignment. Everything's looking good, or was looking, it was looking better a few seconds ago. Now, let me turn it over. Then you take off the final one. Then without too much pressure, and probably just using your hands. Okay, a few little bubbles on the sides, but again, they said they will go soon. And they also say, I believe, you can almost use this straight away. I'm not going to try to put it in a case yet, because it looks like a lot of people make the mistake of putting it straight in the case and the corners come off. Let me see if I can push those out a bit more. I don't want to leave any indentation. I think those ones I'm just going to have to wait. But on the screen itself, I can't seem to see any bubbles, which is fantastic. And here, wow. So there's a few bubbles on this side, on the edge. Can't feel them though. And I'm hoping they're going to go in the next day or two, and they're right on the corner. Oh, look at that. They've almost gone now. And wow. The other big claim to this one is that as opposed to all the film ones, the fingerprint should work. So actually, I like the texture. Let me turn it on. Let's have a look. Wow, even I'm impressed so far, I must tell you. That looks like that could be a problem later on, but I'm hoping those bubbles go. I'm going to wait on this video edit a couple of days before I give you a total review. And then I can tell you how it worked, if I liked it, if I've decided to keep it on. But my first impressions, let's have a look. Oh, that's something else, another back. The reason I'm doing all this, I dropped the phone, and the screen protector that was on it did protect the phone a little bit, but mainly my case did, which is a fabulous case, by the way. I've mentioned that in my previous reviews. And here, let me just go. And if I go to my gallery, let me just find something that is, I can show you a nice photograph of one of my previous videos. Here you are. That was the previous screen protector, not this one that I tried with. But actually, it's it feels very good so far. I'm tempted to use the pen and to see if it's left any marks. But at the moment, feels very good. And if I go to, let me just go back to that picture. And if I just say, I will try using the pen, and I'll go screen right. I don't know if it feels like writing on paper, but let's see if it, I'll press save, but let's see if it left any marks. That's the important stuff. And what I'll do is I will, let's see, I only want a dark screen. Can't go to page 2, I go to, let's have a look here if you can see anything. No, I can't see any marks, which is marvelous. Go to my, just turn off. No. Oh, I can. I don't know if you can just see it. If I get the angle right, you might be able to see the marks from the pen. Can't feel them. And I'm moving it very slowly. Maybe if you move the camera.
I can see.
You can?
Yeah.
Okay, you can't feel them, and I'm hoping they're going to go in a day or two anyway. But other than that, it looks very good. I've still got those 3 little bubbles, and I will update you according. Oh, got to check this. This is the most important thing. Fingerprint works first time. Let me look it again. First time. Well, the glass ones don't do that. Okay, so I'm going to do an update on this in a couple of days' time, let you know what I think about it, how good it is, if it worked. And thanks for watching, and stay tuned. I've got some more interesting videos coming up. I do the testing, reviews, and how-tos, so you don't have to. Thanks again. See you soon. Installation of...
Again. 1, 2, 3, action.
Okay, 24 hours since I did the installation of the Ringke Matte screen, and it is amazing. On YouTube and on the web, there's not many, in fact hardly any reviews of this particular product. There are of their normal gloss film, but not this one, which is amazing. So I'm going to give this basically at the moment 9.5 out of 10. Couple of things I would like. It'd be great if it gave you proper protection like glass, but it isn't glass. But the fingerprint works every time. It's fantastic. Also, a lot easier on the eyes. The installation is easy once you know how. So make sure if you do order it, watch my installation video. Very, very important. I'm going to show you it here. And we're going to go real close up. All the marks that were on it from the pen yesterday seem to have vanished. And let me just go to gallery, show you a photograph. My young lady's artwork here. And that's brilliant, really. Now it also handles, if that's the right word, different to glass. You just tap it a little bit, very lightly now for it to work. It doesn't feel the same as glass, and it doesn't feel like the screen protector that came on it. Very, very light taps. It works brilliant in every other area. It really is fantastic, to be honest. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the corners where I did have some bubbles. The small bubbles have completely gone. I don't know if you can see that. I'll move it. And also all the marks. The matte actually is very, very nice to look at. You can see, if you look at the very top here, the original glass, which obviously there's a cutout where the camera is, you can see the shine of that. That's what the original glass is underneath. The matte takes away all the shine. No fingerprints or very little fingerprints, which is another big plus. Easy on the eyes. Installation is easy if you follow the video. I managed to do this the first time. Admittedly, I've done quite a few screen protectors, including some really bad installations, but this one was fantastic. Now, the only thing I haven't done yet is put it on a case. And if it works on this case, which is really tight on the edges, I've given this case many reviews now. It's a first-class case. And if it doesn't come up now, and if it doesn't come up in the next week or so, I will not update my review on this. If it does come up, rather than do a new video, just keep on looking at the notes or comments, and I'll add a comment to that if it has changed. But here we go. This is the most important part. In it goes. Firmly in, and let me see on the corners. Oh, it's not properly in yet. Don't want to drop the phone at this stage. That would be terrible. As you can see, absolutely perfect. There was one little mark there, which might be a speck of dust. You can't even see it, frankly. You'd have to be looking. The pen works very nicely on it, and let me just show you. Fingerprint, first time, every time now. I could not get that with many of the glass. Admittedly, I haven't tried the Whitestone glass. It's $70 where I'm based. Not worth the money, frankly. But look at that. First time, every time. Brilliant. So, very high. It's the highest rated screen protector I've given anyone. I'm not getting any commissions. I'm not affiliated. It's not a paid link. So I can highly recommend it, but it is different to glass. It doesn't give you the same degree of protection. Hopefully it will give you quite a lot of protection from keys, coins, scratches, is which the main reason I got it for. If I drop it, I'm hoping the case, as it did last time, will give a great degree of protection. Hope you enjoyed the video. It's a bit long now, this one, but please subscribe. I'll update you on this and many other hardware, software updates, etc., etc. And really press the like and share.